Good evening, Baddy League fans, and welcome to the final match of the first inaugural Baddy Valorant League season. All right, so for our final game of the season, we have the under 30 Indivisible taking on German Efficiency to see who will get that coveted playoff seeding. I'm Mad Max, and joining me is
Dreaded DPS.
All right. So, Icebox, a new map. A very confusing map to some because it's not been in the competitive pool for very long. It was taken out for a week because of the patch that shall not be named. So we've seen a lot of different theories on how to run strats on this, and some teams have looked like they had it figured out. Some teams haven't. But in your opinion, Dreaded, as someone who just dominated on this map, what do you think the best strats might be for this?
It's hard for me to speculate on best strats because it'd be unfair because there was such a difference between our two teams. Like we created strats and then we didn't stick to it because they just died. There was no need to, right? This map is very, very strange.
Absolutely, it is. But it's the one we're playing for this last week, and for right now, as the stream gets going, we have under 30 Indivisible and German Efficiency trying to figure out the last of the playoff seeding. As you did see, because of the loss by Operas Anonymous, it means that Saving Joe Kozova, one of the favorites in the preseason, is now out of the playoffs entirely. So that creates an interesting scenario for us where in order to find out who's seated where, we have to see if 30's team wins or loses. If 30's team wins, then the bottom three seeds of the playoffs, that being under 30, Silva Kings, and German Efficiency, are all tied at 3 and 2, and they all won their head-to-heads against each other. Therefore, we have to go to map differential, so we'll have to see what happens there. And as we go, it looks like we're starting with map 1.
And as we get started here, I'm glad to see Omen's coming out. I consider this to be his best map, easily. Omen is so powerful on this map.
Absolutely is. So it looks like they want to take a mid push right now. Currently, it's not anything is really happening, as they're just sort of playing a default, trying to feel each other out. Not really surprising, considering which team we're talking about. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like German Efficiency finally deciding to push onto B site. Very slow, though, as Spaceman Spiff puts out an arrow. Pardon me, that's actually... Yeah. Alright, so they're running onto B. The alarm bot does get triggered, so they know that they're there. Alright. A blind comes out from K4 as he tried to halt the push. They're all just bunched up right now in B.
No one's dying. There's 35 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, and as we say that, Xmas Tree takes down K4, but Rogue Mallard trades for Tizzy. Bark takes out My Wang as well. So right now, I'd say the advantage is on the side of under 30, and yet, just as that happens, Bino and Bark able to kill with that classic Frenzy combo. All right, so round 1 goes.
Yeah, let's see what's coming out here round 2. Don't know if they're gonna force or not. Sportboard, perfect, thank you. I'm not seeing a whole lot of forcing out of either team. They're just kind of sticking with ghosts.
Yeah.
Which I think they either previously bought or they picked up that round.
Yeah, I think that Bark had a frenzy the first round, so I think that they're investing in this right now. At least some of them are. Yeah, but it makes sense they don't want to really force anything, considering how new the map is. There aren't really a lot of strats. But it looks like 30 is going forward on the zip line. Meanwhile, K4 teleports on top of 2. He sees Joe. Oh, but Albino Joe's going to take him out. Oh, great play by Joe. Oh, and 30 takes out Rogue Mallard as well. Oh, those ghosts really paying off now. And as they push onto A, the last remaining members of German Efficiency sort of trapped in a pincer position right now.
It is a 5v3 right now. I don't know. I don't like their chances on this.
And as you say that, 30 takes down Resquect, who's one of the better players on the team, so it's definitely not looking good for them at the moment. Alright. So as the rest of under 30 closes in, Tizzy goes down. I mean, Tizzy takes out My Wang. Apologies. And Spaceman just hiding in that smoke, just trying not to die. Oh, he gets spotted out. He takes out Bark, but he does go down to 30. And yeah, that is a clean 2-0 start for under 30 on defense, no less.
I don't know. This map can go really either way. I don't consider it super T-sided or CT-sided. It really depends on which team works better with it, with what they have. The space, however, though, is certainly very CT-sided. They start with a lot more space in the map than T does, or attackers. Sorry, but
absolutely. All right. So it looks like right now the attackers are bunched up in mid, trying to perhaps go into tube. They're being very patient. Resquack takes out Joe early. That is a great pickoff. They're pushing mid, probably going to A if we take Rogue Mallard's positioning. Meanwhile, K4 is on B, 30's on A. Oh, My Wang takes out Tizzy. Right.
Amateur.
Oh, Rogue Mallard takes out Bark before Tree takes out My Wang. So right now it's a very 4-2 on the side of German efficiency. So we'll have to see how 30 comes back from this. Tree waiting very patiently in B long, as Rogue Mallard tries to plant.
Is that 30 sitting on A side? Oh, he's finally rotating over?
Oh yeah, he's wanted to make sure that they weren't coming over that side.
Alright, so 30's gonna be on a bit of a flank here. They do have someone watching it though. Certainly they're watching it now.
We haven't really seen a retake yet from the side of 30, so we'll have to see how that goes for them here, especially when they're down by man. And K4 takes down Tree and then Mallard takes down 30, so yeah, definitely not optimal when you have to do a 4v2 retake, even on a map like this. So the side of German efficiency able to even things up 2-1.
This is it's looking like it's going to be a save coming out of a 30's team. Under 30, that's the name of them. Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm off the game. UTI. We're going UTI.
Yeah, UTI. One of the best abbreviations in the league, I gotta say. Yeah.
I thought Kings was pretty good, but it's nothing on UTI.
Oh, absolutely not. Alright, so Rogue Mallard throws down his boombot down mid. So they're trying to scout for some information down there. They're starting to go down B. Spaceman Spiff takes out 30, and that's a huge pickoff for this team. Probably the cornerstone of under 30, hence the naming after him. Oh, Rogue Mallard sees Tizzy, trying to get her out of there. Oh, but Albino Joe takes out Mallard, and there's the spike that's down. Oh, My Wang's able to take out Joe, so a bit more even. Bart goes down to Resquect. He only had a pistol, so hard to win that. And once again...
Looks like they cracked open A, yeah. They're taking A here.
Oh, Tree's going to get some shots off onto the people entering from the back of sight. They know he's here now, so I don't know how much he's going to do with a Ghost versus a bunch of rifles, but we'll have to see, as they are finally able to plant the spike, and it's another 4v2 retake situation for the side of under 30.
They are on a save here. They might just try and find a gun and save.
Sentry.
It is true, although with the latest patch, the strategy of saving has been greatly diminished, but it might be the only option at this point. Alright, Tizzy's taking some pot shots as Tree gets ready to get a fault line. Oh, but he peeks too soon and Resquect takes him out. At this point, and there goes Resquect taking out Tizzy, so yeah, just like that, it's even at 2.
A 3K for Resquect that round. He's starting to warm up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Resquect is really fun to watch on on these games, and he's sticking with Killjoy despite the nerfs to her, so we'll have to see how that works on the side of defense when he has to start maybe staying on one side, because right now he's not really doing a lot of lurking on A, which is what you used to do, but...
We do have an op coming up for UTI here, though. Looks like it's going to be Bark holding A site with it.
That does not surprise me at all. That's what we were screaming them a lot this week on Icebox, and Bark was always known with the op, so they're probably really confident in that. But yeah, it looks like so we've got German efficiency trying to take B site. K4 lagging a bit behind, probably trying to lurk a bit. Oh, Tree's able to take out Mallard early before they're able to get the plant off. Oh, but Spaceman's 50 evens things out, taking out Tizzy. Alright, we'll have to see what they're able to do now. Spaceman is... Oh, Spaceman, he does... Tree doesn't... 30 doesn't know. Oh, but Albino knows he's there! Another Guardian kill for him, and Resquect as well! Oh, the fact that he's able to get these Guardian kills week in and week out is infuriating, and yet also just the most entertaining thing to watch. Oh, a fantastic dart there from Albino Joe allows 30 to get the kill onto K4. Oh my, Wangs don't take out Joe. Oh, but 30 finally takes him out, so...
Week after week, Albino Joe with that Guardian. I don't know, does he even buy Vandals anymore? Does he just exclusively buy the Guardian?
I don't think I've seen Joe intentionally use any rifle besides the Guardian for the past 3 or 4 weeks, so I think at this point he's just sticking with it, and why not when you're just getting that much use out of it. But yeah, despite
my real question here is, I want to see what kind of skins UTI has. I want to see what kind of knives everyone has. Oh, there's a new knife. There's one of the new collection knives.
Oh, the Reaver knife, a very good one.
Knife.
Respect has his Prime Axe, which pretty fun one to have. 30 with a Kingdom knife, but let's see. Albino Joe putting a dart down mid, trying to catch people out. It gets destroyed, so I don't think they get a lot of out. Oh, Bark finds Mallard on A. That's a massive pickoff for them. K4's on top of Tube again. Oh, he blinds Joe, and he's able to get the kill off on him, which is very important. Getting rid of that Guardian. Alright, so
they
it looks
committed
like...
the ult, but it looks like they're just running.
Yeah, I think
they've committed the ult A, and then they're using it as a fake to run to B.
Oh, that's a really good debate by them. Meanwhile, K4 looks like he's hiding in Tube right now, trying to catch people off. Oh, he teleports into a 3v1. They know he's there. He's on such low health. He takes out Tizzy somehow, though.
He gets away with it, too, at 1 HP.
And he's still not dead. How have they managed to do this? Oh my gosh, is he going to be able to find another kill? Tree has no idea he's right behind him. Respect takes out the before he can ult. Respect takes out Bart.
With another, it's...
Oh, and Respect finishes off with the 3K. That is fantastic play on the side of German efficiency. They're able to even up the scoreline 3-3.
The Killjoy ult, debate A, worked flawlessly. Absolutely flawlessly. It took them so long to rotate. Bomb had already been planted by the time they had rotated fully.
And I guess that's just the benefit of having two great players like Respect and Spaceman Spiff on this team. They're just able to come up with these great outlandish theories that, you know, you might not think of off the top of your head, but, you know, when you have some experienced players moves unexperienced players, the communication might not always be there, so they're able to get the debate there. Oh, Respect sees Joe and is able to take him out. Oh, 30 takes out Respect, though. Let's see if Spaceman...
Still 70.
Yeah, they aren't able to trade there, so... Right. So it looks like they're trying to go through mid onto A now. Oh, Spaceman takes out Tizzy. Barely able to survive the molly, though. Meanwhile, Tree trying to make sure that people don't come onto B side. 30's still in kitchen. Oh, K4 takes out 30! Now he is taking control of kitchen. That's a very advantageous spot, I'd say. Bark is still on A with his op, making sure that no one's able to come through. Oh, Bark takes out Rogue Mallard, and Tree takes out Spaceman Stiff, and now it's suddenly a 2v2 situation. And Bark takes out K4 as well, and just like that, it looks like UTI is looking to come back, make this round a lot more winnable for them. Oh, but My Wing's able to take out Eklis Tree, but Bark takes him out to 3K on that round. And the defenders win again.
I figured by now they'd start to pull out a bit of a lead here, but it's a pretty close game, you know?
Yeah.
7 rounds in, it's still close. We're going into round 8 here, and...
Absolutely, they do want that second place, and I do not blame them, because if they do get that second place, they do get to pick their own map when it gets to the semifinals, and that can definitely make or break a team's strategies there. Alright, so Bark puts his one way out into A. It looks like Tizzy has to go on a save here with the Spectre. Oh, Albino's able to find Rogue with his ult. That's a huge pick off there. 30 takes out Respect.
So 5v3 here.
Yeah.
Still
K4 takes out Joe. Alright, evening it out a little bit. K4 takes out Tree as well, so it's 3v3 now.
Angle! I have never seen that angle in my life.
Oh, he really loves just going up onto that tube with his teleport, and it really has worked well for him so far.
See, this is what I mean when I say that this is an Omen map, you know? Yeah. It's one of his best maps. He's got so much verticality because this map is so vertical. He's got so much availability.
Yeah, definitely. So Spiff trying. Oh, he barely misses out on Bark as he's traveling across on the. Oh, 30 is completely unaware that he's there. Is he gonna be able to get the kill? Oh, he does. That is so unfortunate. So yeah, it looks like now they're going to be able to take A side pretty uncontested because the side of under 30 got debated into thinking they'd planned on B.
A 2v3 retake here. They do have Killjoy ult though. They could use that to push in.
That is true. We'll have to see if their Killjoy ult usage is as creative as the side of German efficiency.
One player standing.
Oh, K4 has the perfect angle onto Bark, so we can't... Okay, so we've got... Tizzy gets tagged by the camera. Oh, and before she could do any damage, Spaceman Spiff takes her out.
Oh, 4-4. What a surprisingly close game, you know?
Yeah.
No one can quite pull ahead, although UTI is looking a little dry on money here for this next round.
Yeah, especially, and when you're the defenders, you don't want that to be the case, especially on Icebox. Because you can just get steamrolled, and it'll be really hard to retake the site unless you're somehow able to find a stray gun.
Looking like they're coming out with a soft force. They want to make sure they can buy rifles next round.
Yeah, probably the best option for them right now. Alright, so we've got German Efficiency trying to push down B site. They throw out the boom bot just to pick up some info. Spaceman throws out his blind. K4 is able to find Albino Joe immediately. So first blood going in the side of German Efficiency again. 30 takes out K4 with a ghost though. And Spaceman takes out Tizzy. Alright. Rogue Mallard trying to plant with a bit of cover. Oh, 30 is able to get another kill with his ghost. Bark takes out Respect. Although Rogue Mallard trying to find a kill with his ult. We'll see if he's able to find somebody. If he knows that 30's there. Oh, just barely misses Bark with that one.
There.
Alright. Oh, they're gonna try and defuse a bit. Oh, Maiwang takes out Tree though.
One player remaining.
Oh, Maiwang takes out Bark as well. And now 30 is by his lonesome. And Maiwang with the 3K. Oh, and it was looking...
What a Wang.
What a Wang.
Incredible.
I gotta tell you, I wish that was my Wang.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that wasn't looking the best for the side of German Efficiency when it started out there. A 3v2 having to protect the site, but they are able to get the plant off and make sure that they cannot defuse, so it's a really good play on the side of GE.
They are committing Bark to another op here. If they lose this round, they're going to be in a tough spot financially. They better win this. UTI is in a tough spot.
I haven't really noticed a lot of Bark opping either, so he hasn't really been able to get off as many shots as I think they'd like with that op play.
Well, here comes the Killjoy ult. They're starting to push in and commit.
We'll see if they actually commit this time or if they're going to go for another debate. Well, this time it looks like they're actually going to commit to it.
Yeah, UTI is backed off. They're waiting for this ult that has.
Yep. Oh, Xmas3 throws out his ult there. Able to get a couple of people. Oh, yeah, they're able to capitalize as Tree takes out Mallard, 30 takes out Spiff, and then Albino Joe takes out K4. Respect able to take out Bark, though, so... Oh, but Tizzy takes out Respect, too. Maiwang takes out the ulting 30, which... Pretty nice. Oh, but he gets caught by the Killjoy ult. Unfortunate.
What a phenomenal retake from UTI there. That is how it's done with a Breach ult. That Breach ult, that angle, they took everyone. Almost everyone was stunned with that.
Yeah. And that's the key, I think, to UTI's success this season, is because they're just really good at communicating, figuring out how they're able to pair their abilities to make sure that the round ends in a victory. And you saw it right there. They're able to take full advantage of the Breach ult, and they use the Killjoy ult to make sure that no one is able to stop them from defusing. So,
yeah, Rogue Mallard having a tough time along with Tizzy here. I can understand Rogue Mallard having a tough time, but
yeah.
Tizzy defense stuck him right in the chest. Tizzy defense, Killjoy having a tough time.
Oh, 30 takes out Spiff though, so that's a good way to start this round. Oh, K4 is able to take out Albino Joe, so it's still even, though 30 is a bit low on health. We'll have to get another killer if he wants to boost himself back up. Tree's flanking around into mid as they go up tube. Oh, he gets caught from behind, though, by Rogue Mallard. Great pickup there, as Squeck takes out Tizzy.
a great double spray to get that kill.
One enemy
Oh!
remaining.
Bark looks away from K4 before he's able to get a shot off, and the op goes down yet again.
30 with
Spike
only
planted.
30 HP, of course. 30 with
Of
30.
course.
Unfortunately,
So-
he's not running the Phantom, so he has 25 bullets instead of 30. But
That's true. So the stars don't exactly align, so we'll have to see if he's able to use his own skill to take the 4v1. Rogue Mallard is a bit low, so maybe it's somewhat possible. Oh,
he's trying to go for an exit kill.
Respect able to land the bullet on him.
Last
It's
round
still,
before
it's
the
still a
half.
close round, close game coming into the half here. That's
Yeah.
5 to 6 score line with both teams having almost enough essentially for rifles here. Tizzy will be short, but Tizzy's not doing so great, so I don't know if it really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
He's
Tizzy
got
needs to do. I don't think Tizzy really needs to do too great, considering the Sentinel play just has to
Yeah.
tell people where they're flanking to or what site they're going to be taking. Although I suppose you do want to get a few more kills. The areas may do well because there are a lot of wall-bangable spots on this map.
Oh, 30 taking that aggressive zip line in. He took a little bit of damage for it, but he's undetected.
Yeah. Waiting in nest. Meanwhile, Rogue Mallet throws out a boom bot trying to catch anybody. Doesn't really go down sight, so it doesn't catch as much. Oh, and it pays off for 30 hiding in nest. He's able to find K4 when he teleports.
Cutting their vision.
Uses his blind to escape. Meanwhile, Respect is staring at this nest on sight, making sure that no one can peek out onto his team. Oh, Rogue Mallard able to find the pickoff onto Tree while Bart takes out Spaceman Spiff in return. So right now the kills are a bit in favor in UTI. Oh, Bart knows that someone's up there.
This A push on this map is... It either goes entirely your way or not at all, and it looks like they're going to back out and say, done with this, let's go B.
Yeah, probably their best option right now. Just try to cut your losses there and see if you can catch anyone unaware, because B is a very small site in terms of its plant space, so it can be really easy to just converge on it,
seconds
although the
left.
wide open space can cause a lot of corners to go unchecked.
They've got their Killjoy flanking, and I'd much rather they have a
Oh.
second result.
Yeah, especially since Bark takes out Respect as he sits unaware. Oh,
Spike planted.
oh, that's so unfortunate. The
One
wall
enemy
name was
remaining.
there, but My Wang able to take out Tizzy before she could do any real damage. 30 takes out My Wang, Rogue Mallard takes out 30, and then Bark takes out Rogue Mallard. So the round does end in a victory for under 30, unless they forget to defuse the spike, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna go through, and yep. Right.
All right, so we have reached halftime, and I would I just
Switching
want to say
sides.
I've been told to shout out for our charity event happening this Friday and Saturday. If you want to know more information, please go to the Baddy League Discord, and you'll find more info on that. It's a charity event, and all subs go to charity. Yeah.
You
Also,
can't hate
thanks for
charity.
joining us. You can't hate charity. You really can't. Also, thanks for joining us on the Baddy Valorant League for our inaugural season on week 5. Final match going into playoffs starting next week.
That is true. Alright, so now on the side of German efficiency, it looks like they're finally able to get their double sentinel play in place. They have My Wang on A, then Tizzy is on... No, pardon me. Yeah, we'll just let the match start here. It looks like they want to go down mid, possibly
Oh.
going to...
What a weird attempt. They kind of went in and then they backed out and they went back in again, and they've been spotted now by K4.
Not really too much surprising considering it's 30's team and he loves to just go in and out, make you question where you're going.
Well, of course, 30 peaks for 1 kill.
Yeah. Alright, so they're finally going to commit to A, possibly. Right, looks like a camera was taken out by 30.
Well, they know they're coming A now.
Yep, they're pushing down. No kills coming through yet, as Tizzy gets onto site and able to plant. But meanwhile, Rogue Mallard takes out Bina Joe, but it doesn't matter much because Bark works out Rogue Mallard and 30 takes out My Wang, so 30's team.
It is now a 4v3
One
in favor of
remaining.
UTI. It's a 4v1. It looks like it's going to be they're going to win this opening or secondary pistol round.
Oh, they don't know KFR's there. He's able to take out Tree, so that's a good start. Takes a bit of time taking out the Killjoy turret, just to make sure. Yeah, at this point, I don't think there's any way he can get on there to defuse, so... I think he's just trying to take out some people just to get the economy, but Tizzy takes him out before he can do any real damage.
Yeah, A-site on Icebox is just... It's a Crossfire's... You know, it's a Crossfire's dream. There's so many different angles you have to peek and check. And you have to check them all, because the one time you don't, there will be someone behind that corner. Every high angle, every low angle, and then you try and peek an angle, and there's someone behind you. Like on that last push there. It's just... It's a very, very different, fundamentally different map than most.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens here. My Wing again holding A, while we have Respect on B, trying to catch some people off guard. They're going to push up mid again, under 30, just to see what they can catch. Oh, K4 with the Frenzy takes out 30. What a big brain play by him. Although he is a bit low on health right now as he backs out of kitchen.
Yeah,
Mark?
it's I saw a bunch of ghosts and armors there, but there wasn't a full force out of them. No rifles, no guns.
And that was a great flash by K4 to try and get out, but he goes back for a peek and gets punished for it by Bark. Great headshot by him, as it looks like Tizzy trying to get onto B site with the spike.
Oh, is that who is that with? Oh, it's Respect with a shorty. Do they check this corner?
Oh, I don't think they do. Oh, they do! Oh, no, Joe takes him out before he can kill him. Oh.
Reveal the area.
And that's it. They're flooding in.
Yeah, they're flooding in right now. Bark able to take out Rogue Mallard. Meanwhile, yeah, looks like...
Deny the plan.
Oh, Tizzy goes down to Spiff, though, with that Frenzy.
30
So the
seconds left.
spike left unplanted currently. Joe's going to try and get it off while he tries not to die, but Spaceman Spiff able to take him out when he's on low health. Tree takes out My Wang, though, so now it's a 2v1 for the side of the attackers.
Spike planted.
They know where Spiff is. They just have to get the kill off on him.
They're both pretty close to full HP. I don't...
Oh, Bark fails on the teleport there.
What
Gets it the second time.
Truly, it's Omen's map.
Absolutely. Oh, Bark is able to take out Spiff, though, so in the end, no harm, no foul.
He's out of bullets too. What a nice high ground play. A 3K out of him that round.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 and 8. He's top of the team. He deserves it.
Yeah, he's been playing really well tonight. And 30 is up there with him as well. They're both just really good on this team, able to use their strategies to draw the enemy out so they can take advantage of their blunders. And right now it's showing because they have yet to lose a round on this half, although it was pistol round, so take that as you will.
Yeah, no SMGs being bought out. That was second round. No SMGs being bought out, so there's no reason or no bonusing to be had. It looks like it's going to be almost full rifle.
Oh, Respect takes out Albino Joe, so great start for the side of the defense, for the attackers, actually. Bark takes out Spaceman Spiff, though, so evening the sides out. Respect is really low, though. We'll see if he's able to get anything else done before he goes down. Bark hiding in his own one way. Let's see if anyone finds him there. Throws out the blind, catches 2 with it. He's able to take out My Wang and takes K4 down really low. Respect tries to take Rafters.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and Bark's able to take out Mallard before he can defuse. K4 finally takes out Bark, but then 30 makes sure that he can't do anything else.
It's weird. Since the new patch, or since last week when they added that patch where the colors for teams no longer switch entirely. It's not team dependent, it is side dependent. And it's actually pretty strange because on our scoreboards, 30 is blue, but in the kill feed 30 is red because he's on the attacking side. It keeps on tripping me up. I keep on thinking like, oh yeah, it's Spaceman Spiff, and it's actually 30.
Yeah.
Thank you, Riot. Thank you for complicating things.
Very small indie company, hard to patch these things out of your game, but
they don't have time to play test things, you know? I mean,
no, they're too busy. They're too busy making the new KDA music video.
Have you seen it yet? It wasn't as good as the last, but it was still decent.
It was something. But speaking of something, looks like the side of under 30 is trying to go for another default push here, trying to draw German efficiency out so they can find the weak point. 30's firing on tube right now, trying to see if he can find a wallbang in there, I think.
I don't know. I think this team, I think UTI might be running into a tough spot where they don't know exactly what they want to do here, and they're just kind of grouping up and staying together and talking it out because they're burning the clock down here. It looks like there's going to be a push towards A.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so as they push on, Bark is the only one with an ultimate on their side. Meanwhile, K4. Oh, Spaceman's Biff have it. Resquek uses a Sheriff to take out Albino Joe, so that's a big pick-off for the defenders. Tree takes out Resquek, though, so evens it out. Bark takes out K4.
Omen's on the high ground, man.
30
It's just
seconds
what
left.
you expect from this map.
Ooh,
Every
Tizzy
high
able to
ground is
take
Omen.
out Spiff mid-alt. That's major for them. Tizzy plants it.
Enemy remaining.
While Tree takes up My Way. Then the last player, Spaceman, Rogue Melon, trying to sneak around, but Tizzy able to take him out before he's able to do anything else.
All right, it's 10-6 here coming out from for UTI. What's scoreboard say?
Yeah, so
Oh, and they have a very good economy here right now. I mean, 30's up to 8.3K. Tizzy with 7.3. Even if they lose another couple of rounds, they still have money to buy, and it looks like it's going to be sort of a force coming out of Germany.
This goes here.
Yeah, somebody.
I'm right behind you.
So yeah, K4 has to buy light armor and a stinger,
That
so
goes there.
you know, not optimal there. And I think it's just showing how offensive sided this map can be, because so far German efficiency has yet to win a round on defense.
Yeah, it's looking like Spaceman.
Smith able to take out Tizzy. There goes the spike.
There.
Oh, Omen with
Oh.
the TP in.
Looks like K4's trying. He actually goes for it, so not just for information. So
See, under UTI keeps on doing this. They kind of poke and they prod and they kind of stall out. And I wouldn't be surprised if they say they want to go B here or mid. They just they stall.
and just as you say that, that's exactly what they're doing. So good call there.
They don't like to rush.
Oh,
in.
Rogue Mallard finds Bark though, so now they know that they're trying to sneak around. Oh, Tree able to pre-fire and finds Rogue Mallard, so evens it out a bit more.
Yeah. Now the chips are down. They're rushing. They only have 35 seconds. They don't have time to play slow like they like to.
All right.
30
Exodus Tree
seconds
throws out
left.
his ult. Doesn't really catch anybody, but it's more of a precaution than anything, making sure they can get the plant off.
Spike
Oh,
planted.
Resquek knows that 30's there, and he's able to get the wall.
That man just got box banged. But he did get the plant off though. It's a 4v2 retake for German efficiency here.
One enemy
Oh, make that a
remaining.
4v1.
Oh, K4 takes out Tree, but Joe is being shot at by Resquek. They know he's there. My Wing's able to take out Joe, so that's the end of it for under 30. And finally, German efficiency wins a round on defense.
Yeah, you know, Albana Joe, I love you, but there's just some things the Guardian can't do. I know it's sacrilege in this league to insult the Guardian, but there's some times when you really need more than 12 bullets.
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see if he learns his lesson. Nope.
With Mark and 30 carrying him, he doesn't need to.
Nope. Just Guardian for days, boys.
Guardian all week, Guardian all season.
Interesting that Bark decides to buy it for himself instead of asking for a buy from Tizzy, who has a lot of money at this point, but both sides able to, for the most part, full buy besides Spaceman, who goes for light armor, probably because he can just heal up with his Devour ability.
Oh no. They both were past each other mid.
Oh, they had no idea. That is so unfortunate for the... So now, who is that? Because it's so hard to tell with these
It's
inverted
K4
colors.
and 30. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
K4 and 30. So 30 is just behind them right now, and they have no idea, and this is going to end up poorly for them. And yeah, there goes Rogue Mallard. Tree takes out K4 because he was trying to sneak around as well.
They will cower.
Right now things are kind of falling apart for German efficiency. Oh, Resquek is able to take out Tizzy. Oh, and he takes out Tree while Bark goes down to Spaceman. They're able to destroy the lockdown. And all of a sudden, things are looking great for German efficiency.
Parasite.
Oh, they know that
One
Joe's
enemy
there.
remaining.
And there he goes, Resquek with the 3K. And all they have to do now is just take out 30 and the round is theirs.
They've molly bomb too.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Some really big brain plays coming out
I
here.
have the spike.
Alright, 30 picks
No
up
time
this.
to rotate though.
Oh, so he just has to either get the kills or just go for the plant. And with both of them looking at him, I don't think he's going to try that. So he just has to try and find any advantage he can with his ult about to run out. Finally decides to plant. Oh, but he's able to take out my wing, but not before his ult goes away. So he doesn't have the increased pre-fire. Oh, Respect is out of the way of the clear. Oh, he's out of the bullets!
The right-click classic. Oh, he can't do it. Respect with the 4K. The right-click classic only works for me.
Just dreaded DPS, guys. Don't try it at all.
Oh, no,
Don't try it.
Don't
Don't even
disturb
try it.
my inventions.
All right, and Respect able to get the defuse, bit of the tactical crouch on that chicken. You know,
He's got to
Take that
work
as-
some spots into his routine, dude.
Yeah, sometimes
he's
just-
carrying. His back is sore from all the
Yeah.
carrying and the weight on his team, but he needs
and sometimes you just
some
have to teabag on the cock.
you gotta
Yep.
get in some squats, some
Yep.
more exercise. Exercise is important. Posture
Very much
check.
so.
The chat. I want to say posture check. You're sitting like a gargoyle.
This
You
goes
gotta fix
here.
that.
Very much
Give
so.
yourself a herniated disc.
Don't want those. Definitely don't want those.
Very painful.
All right, so it looks like 30's team going for a bit of a quicker push through mid here, throwing out some utility from Tree. As they go towards B. Oh, but K4 catches 30, looking the other way. Tree goes down as well. These are looking great to the side of German efficiency so far.
Yeah, K4 with a 2K already. And I dare say it, if German efficiency can pull out this round, it looks like they might have an actual chance of coming back. At least spotted.
Oh yeah, especially with the economy situation on the side of 30. Oh, K4 gets a 3K as he takes out Tizzy. Oh, isn't able to take out Albino Joe. The Guardian strikes again with that headshot.
The ace denial with that Guardian.
Unfortunate.
Sees him.
Clean.
Oh, through
Albino
the wall.
Joe through the wall.
One player
Oh, but
remaining.
finally Spaceman Spiff says no to this Guardian shenanigans. Alright, so Bark, the last one left alive behind B Yellow. Fills out his blind so he can try and get something, but taken out by Respect.
10 to 9 here. Yeah, 10 to 9 for UTI, and it's, I dare say that if they can pull out another round, if German efficiency can pull out another round win here, we might be looking in. Has the Baddy Valorant League had an overtime yet?
I don't think there's been a single overtime so far this season, so it would be pretty fun if on the last game of the regular season we finally get an overtime game, but
Time round differential matters most. We get
Oh, yeah.
an overtime game just to complicate things.
Yeah.
Spectre coming out of 30 here.
Yeah, it looks like the side of under 30 really going for that save minus giving their raid boss that little bit of extra ammo. So yeah, it looks like they go for another mid push, possibly towards B. They do have it smoked off. 30 has his Lear out. He wants to push onto mid. He knows that someone's probably peeking there. Alright, they throw it out. They go for it. Rogue having behind though. Oh, an unfortunate. Rogue can't find the same success with the Guardian as Albino Joe does. And 30 takes out Spaceman as well. So they're just cruising onto A side right now. Oh, but Respect gets a 2K able to stop the bleeding. He's out of bullets again.
Planted.
So Tree is able to take down K4. My Wing takes out Tizzy though. Right now it's a 2v2.
Player remaining.
Oh, 30 uses his Spectre to take out Respect. My Wing, the
German
last one left
efficiency.
alive.
My Wang, German efficiency
Oh.
coming in with the 2v1 clutch here. They really need this
Oh.
fight. They need this round.
They really do. They're both such low health, but 30 able to take out My Wing. It's a 4K on a save round. That is massive for the side of under 30.
If you're German efficiency, you are not feeling
need
good
this.
after losing that round.
My thanks.
Losing to Spectre hurts, but losing to 30 on a Spectre, that's something else.
And it was so unfortunate. Mine was able to get Tree down to, like, I'd say a fifth of his health, and 30 was low as well, though he did have his ult up, so if he got, like, maybe 2 or 3 stray bullets, he could have secured that win, but unfortunately it was not meant to be.
Yeah, the ult economy is coming out here in favor of German efficiency. I hope to see them use them effectively here.
Yeah.
Mark's taking
We shall
high
see.
ground.
Oh, and there's where the op comes into play, as Bark takes out Respect to start things off.
What a headshot.
Yeah.
His brains all over the wall.
Yeah, that's one thing you gotta know about Bark if you ever play him on Icebox, is he loves opping from that exact spot on A site, so just beware of that.
That was their Killjoy ult as well. That's a big detriment to their team. We might be looking at a 12-9 here. Might be a little facetious of me to call that so soon, but
It is hard to tell. With an attack-sided map like this, it's going to be hard for them to come back. They haven't quite pushed onto site proper yet. They know that someone's probably back there. Tree flashes, but he gets flashed as well by 4K, so he decides to go for a fault line. Meanwhile, K4's hiding, trying to find anybody passing through to try and get the plant off.
yeah, it looks like both teams converging on B here. It's clear where they're going.
Yeah. Alright, so they're finally going to... I'd say they're finally going to push onto site, but they're still just hanging on back there as Bart gets another op on a Mallard. And Tree waits in the back. He knows that someone's probably flanking. And indeed, Spiff is back there. Albino Joe takes out My Wing as K4 is able to trade with Tizzy. Oh, Tree knows that he's back there. Oh, but he gets the kill before he can get that aftershock off. So, Spaceman's 51 one left alive and he tries to flank around. But Albino Joe's watching it and he knows he's there. And just like that, it is match point for the side of under 30.
Match
I
point.
just want to apologize on the record to Albino Joe for ever doubting him in the Guardian. He just out-dueled a Reyna with a Phantom in her ultimate with a Guardian. You know, that one tap, I mean, it wasn't a one tap, but that headshot potential is just, it's just so great.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's been practicing that, but it certainly is paying off now. It's just, every time he gets it, it seems to be like at least one headshot, so...
And I mean, if you're UTI here, having someone who can really use the Guardian and not just be an anchor on your team means that you have more money for guns, you know? That
Absolutely.
might convert one save round into a buy round, and that could make all the difference.
Yeah. And speaking of the economy, it looks like German efficiency not able to full buy, which is unfortunate on us on this final round, as Albino Joe takes out Spaceman Spiff, who I think was one of the only people that could afford a Vandal or a Phantom, so... And not a good way to start off your comeback series. Oh, Resweat taking out 30, though, so, you know, pulling it back a bit.
He's shooting at that beanie. He wants that beanie.
Oh, yeah.
Toque. Sorry, I should say toque.
Yeah, the Tuka.
He wants that toque.
Toque. Yeah, all of Portland is very mad at you right now. Alright, so it looks like they do want to push onto B site here, but they're being very patient. They want to make sure that everything is correct before they make their move.
Yeah, UTI is backing off, going A again. That they like to second guess themselves, but they better rush here quick because they only
30
got 30
seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if it's second guessing or if it's just them playing mind games with their foes, but either way, they are gonna try and push on the A site. Looks like Joe is taking out his ult, isn't able to really catch anyone, but it does force people off the default plant spike. Oh, Tree! That massive flick out of my wing! Rogue Mallow takes out Tizzy, though.
10 seconds left.
Joe takes out a, throws out a shot dart there to try and force people off.
Oh, it gets a kill.
Rogue Mallard
Just
takes
from
more-
plant. That's it.
Oh, and just like that, they are able to win the half save round. So you're feeling real good right now if you're German efficiency, able to keep the dream alive.
German efficiency is very much needed. That I suspect that My Wang is not going to stick with the Spectre here because if they lose this round, the game's over. So basically, once UTI reaches 12 points, every round is a buyout round. You know, yeah. Here comes Vandals coming out of German efficiency.
My Wang still hasn't bought anything. He's not going to go for a classic, is he?
Spec will buy him something.
Okay, he's going for the Spectre. Interesting. You'd think that Resweat would have bought for him, but we'll have to see if he just wants to pick something up. If he just wants to make sure their economy doesn't get ruined in case of an emergency. Tree throws out the ult onto A. Does catch a few people, so they're going to be able to capitalize, hopefully. Oh, yep, there goes Spaceman Spiff, but Rogue Mallard uses the op to take out Tree. Gets blinded, though, by Bark.
K4 getting absolutely flashed.
Oh, yeah, and then Bark's at My Wing as well. Rogue Melody able to take out Bark with the op. It's really hard to do the retake here with an operator, though, so I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do, especially with that Killjoy ultimate coming out. And they know exactly where he is, too, with that Sova. Respect takes out Albino Joe, but 30 takes out Rogue as well, so it's a 2v1. Oh,
Respect needs a hero play here.
oh, he absolutely does. Oh, 30's able to get behind him, and that'll be it, folks. Despite their best efforts, under 30 Indivisible is able to take out German efficiency. And with that, Yeah, it goes down to map differential because it does look like they all won against each other. And if I'm correct, I think that because they won by 3, under 30 does pull ahead of German efficiency. But I could be wrong.
I'd have to check the scoreboard here. I know that we had predicted that it was going to possibly be round diff, but I don't think anyone did the math. So
No.
we'll have to see here.
Yeah. But yeah, that is it for the Baddy Valorant League season. A lot of great games as we do our foray into this new game, this new esport.
Oh my word. German efficiency is sitting at a +1 round diff right now, and UTI is sitting at a -2. UTI just won by 3 points, meaning they are literally tied round diff right now.
You're kidding. So
are we gonna
go for the joust? Is it joust time?
Oh my god.
I need the info right now. Because if that's true, I need it right now. I don't care if people are wanting to go to sleep. I want the zipline joust immediately.
I am looking at the master sheet right now, and it's being updated. Here comes the score change. Oh my god. 55. Okay. Okay. The math comes out. +1.
Okay. I don't know, folks. I think the meme might be reality.
No, I think... Oh, no. A -2 round diff. All right. So it looks like it's... We're not going to see the joust.
No, because it was -2 before they won, so... It still needs to be updated, because -2 + 3 should be +1, so I do think that they do go to the joust, but no confirmation yet.
Well, I'm reading 56 rounds for, 55 rounds against for UTI with a +1 round diff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading 52 rounds for 54 rounds against for German efficiency with a -2 diff. So it seems like we might not see a joust this season.
That is so sad.
It was so close.
Too. I don't know. It's late at night. I don't know how to do math anymore, so unfortunate. But it looks like the final seeding has been updated. So Senpai's Kohai is able to take first place. Sova Kings with second seed. UTI takes third, and then German Efficiency at fourth. So at the end of the day, there is a joust.
Is there really?
Is there a joust?
We're trusting Dreaded's math. I just kind of went off the guess there, Heron. I don't know the math. We'll have to see. Before we round out here, though, I just want to once again remind you. First of all, thank you for watching week 5 of the BVL, our first season. Secondly, I just want to remind you that we have a charity stream going on Friday and Saturday, and that there is more information for that in the Discord channels. All subscriptions go to charity. I don't know which one, but it's a charity, and you can't hate charity.
Absolutely not. So yeah, make sure to check that charity event out. We really would appreciate it. But an Extra Life for Children's Miracle Network, a really great cause, helping out those children, those sick children. So, if you have a little extra cash or you just want to watch, just please do. We really would appreciate it.
Yo, what in the world? Sova Kings second in the league for standings? What is this?
I don't know, man.
What kind of loopy land is this?
I don't know, but all I know is that on next Tuesday, November 10th, we'll be starting off with Senpai's Kohai is taking on German Efficiency. Senpai gets their map pick, and then after that, we'll have Sova Kings taking on Under 30, and then Sova Kings get their map pick as well, so those will be some fun games to watch.
First seed versus fourth, and second versus third, I see now. I just had to check the rules really quick. Yeah.
All right, so... Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to see the jousting at the end of the day, but still a very fun game to watch. I think it was the closest game of the night.
I see that it's also going to be a best of 3, potentially. Playoffs. Oh, playoff semifinals here. Never mind. Best of 1. Okay, so semifinals are best of 1, but our grand finals, our final week will be best of 3.
Yep.
Right.
But you'll just have to tune in next week to find out who will be the next Pokemon Master of the Baddy Valorant League. But until then, I have been Mad Max, also known as Chad Max.
And I have been Dreaded DPS, also known as Dreaded Canadian.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next